It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Welcome back to WDRB in the morning. I'm Chris Sutter. Kelly Davis is off today. Thank you so much for making us your choice on this Sunday before Christmas. Man, it really hasn't felt like it much around here lately, has it? In fact, we saw some flooding, we saw warm temperatures, and maybe even possibly a tornado too, right? The severe weather is being blamed for a fire in Okolona that destroyed 9 cars at a Ford dealership on Preston Highway. Take a look at this video. Fire crews say a power line fell down and lit the cars on fire just before 9 o'clock last night. To put the fire out, LG&E had to cut power to homes from Fern Valley Road to Indian Trail. About 5,000 people were without power for some time last night, but it's back on now. No injuries were reported in the fire, and witnesses say they saw lightning strike just before the fire started.
But he was going to get hurt, so we wanted to report it to somebody right away.
Crews say it took only about 10 to 15 minutes to put that fire out. Lightning may have also played a role in a house fire that destroyed a Fern Creek home on Saturday. As WDRB's Bennett Haberly explains, the homeowner was gone at the time and his son escaped by jumping out a second-story window.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it woke everybody up.
The teen who was shot last week in a Littleton, Colorado high school shooting has died. 17-year-old Claire Davis had been in critical condition since the shooting at Arapahoe High School on December 13th. Police say she was a random target. They say 18-year-old Carl Pearson was trying to kill the librarian at the school who escaped the shooting unharmed. Pearson entered the school with a shotgun, a machete, and 3 Molotov cocktails. Investigators say he shot and killed himself within 80 seconds of entering the building. A struggling Louisville neighborhood is making a comeback thanks to a $142 million facelift. The old Shepherd Square public housing complex in the Smoketown neighborhood is being replaced with a mixed-income development. After tearing down the buildings on the site south of Broadway, crews are nearing the end of the first phase of construction.
People will start moving back in January.
In his Sunday edition story, web reporter Marcus Green, that you see right there, takes a look at the progress at the new Shepherd Square and how it may impact one of the city's poorest neighborhoods. You can find it this morning on WDRB.com.
Now, WDRB Sports.
The Cards started their longest road trip since the 1980-81 season last night, 4 games away from the Yum Center and a 23-day span between home games. First stop on the road trip was sunny Miami at Florida International. Louisville went on a 12-0 run to lead by 13, thanks in part to a Wayne Blackshear three-pointer 7 minutes into the game. The Cards pulled away towards the end of the first half. Russ Smith led U of L with 18 points. Louisville led by 14 at the half and blew out FIU 85-56. Now 2 more days of practice in Miami for days off for Christmas. UK had what was supposed to be a tune-up game before next week's rivalry matchup with Louisville, but Belmont was hard to handle through halftime. More than 24,000 were at Rupp Arena, the largest crowd of the year. Belmont led by 11 points with 9 minutes left in the first half. In fact, Kentucky trailed by 2 at the half. But in the second, Willie Cauley-Stein had 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. UK pulled away 93-80. John Lewis and Eric Crawford have the wrap-up from Rupp.
These UK freshmen learn to be sports.
There's a new cook in the kitchen at the Brown. We'll introduce you to him and tell you what he has in store for the historic hotel. Morning, Rick.
Good morning. But cold with a high of 39 degrees.
Rick, as you know, Metropolitan Sewer District officials are keeping a close eye on the weather. MSD is watching the Ohio River. Additional crews have been called in over the next few days as forecasters predict the chance of additional rainfall. A flood watch is in effect for the area through this afternoon. Temporary pumping stations have been placed in low-lying areas, and the inclement weather could mean MSD crews will miss out on celebrating the holidays with their families.
Our customers too, so we want to minimize this impact on our customers.
MSD officials are asking customers to clear debris from sewer grates. They also want people to cut down on the use of dishwashers and washing machines over the next few days. That places a heavier burden on sanitary sewer lines. It's a place known for its traditional accommodations and food. The Brown Hotel is getting a new cook who wants to take the historic hotel to the next level.
We're going to take it to the next step.
I know it's 8:20 in the morning, but that food looks so good. A group of kids wrote letters to Santa, and one of them lands in the hands of a good Samaritan. What the man did to make one little girl's Christmas wish come true. Oh, no. Britney Spears is on WDRB in the morning. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here on your Sunday. 8:30, that will get you in the holiday spirit, right? Whatever. Hey, sharecare has named Louisville one of the heaviest drinking cities ever. Can you believe this? Yeah, it's on Yahoo right now. Our producer actually saw this. It's they have 10 heaviest drinking cities in America. Louisville for men is on there at number 2. For women, number 7.
Okay.
So there you go.
So the women better step it up. Is that what you're saying?
I guess either that or the men need to step it down a little bit.
Right.
Maybe that's what it is.
One or the other, right?
No, not either of us, though. We're not included in that number.
We
just
don't
so
contribute.
You know. A downtown interstate ramp remains closed this morning after a driver noticed concrete falling from one of the support columns. WDRB's Emily Muir spoke with transportation officials who say it's too early to tell when the ramp will reopen.
DRB News.
We now know the name of the man who was killed in a serious crash in Jeffersontown early Saturday morning. Police say 28-year-old Trevor Persinger was driving near the intersection of Taylorsville Road and Bolingbrook Drive when he hit another car head-on. The coroner says Persinger died at the scene from multiple injuries. Police say the woman in the other car was taken to University Hospital with broken bones. Louisville doctors are making history again, blazing new medical trails to help people with heart disease. Kelly Davis talks to a local woman about the groundbreaking surgery she just had and how it's changing her life.
I was fine, and then in June, it's like all of a sudden.
A major banking chain makes a move to protect its customers from Target's security breach. What you need to know about your debit card and credit cards if you shopped at the retail chain since Black Friday.